Is attending lectures a waste of time? What's up, friends? Welcome to today's video. And today's video I'm going to talk about whether attending lectures in 2024 is a waste of time. Is it still worth it where you leave your house early in the morning, sometime as early as 7 a.m. you take your bath and you go to school and sit down with other students like you, other pupils like you, and you wait for a lecturer to come and just teach you or lecture you. Let me use the term lecture you for a period of time, and you go home and stuff like that. Is it still worth it in this 2024? But before we continue, my name is Basi Ejogba John. I'm a 400 level student in the University of Calabar studying medical laboratory science, and in my channel I teach students how to level up their academic games. So if you love content like this, don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so you can continue getting updates anytime I'll drop videos like this, and so that you can also help me grow. And today's video, I'm making this video out of curiosity in my mind to just ask this question: is it still worth it to attend lectures in 2024? So I'm going to just list out some points. For me, actually, at times I feel attending lectures is a waste of time. That's what I feel. So I'm just going to list out some thoughts or some stuff that made me actually feel attending these lectures is a waste of time. At times, number one is passive learning and active learning. You know, the normal school learning setting is that you just sit down and the lecturer will be teaching. What you just be doing is to be copying notes. That is known as passive learning. For me, I believe the term of passive learning is out. What we need now to make students very, very exceptional is a type of learning technique that is known as active learning. Active learning is one that allows the student participate in the learning process. Because our lecturers, at times, some of the lecturers come, they don't even ask you whether you understand, they don't even ask you to engage, they don't even ask you questions. What they just have to do is to pour whatever their materials they are holding or whatever is in their brain, they'll just pour it and go. Understand? They don't care whether you understand what they are teaching. You understand? But in active learning allows the student come hand in hand, ask questions, ponder, even up to the extent of even teaching other students what he or she knows, to either learn more or also get correction from it. That is what is active learning. And me, I personally believe that active learning is more necessary than passive learning, where we just sit down and listen to an individual talking to us for 1 hour, 2 hours. At times, let me not say it, but I'm going to say it later. You understand? So I believe we should encourage active learning more than passive learning, because passive learning is what is being done in the university environment, and I believe it's a waste of time. Also, we also talk about lecture speed and relevance. Some of the stuffs our lecturers are actually teaching us in the university right now are no longer relevant. Yeah, I'm not saying they are not. I'm not saying they were not relevant before. They might have been relevant in 2010, 1990s, but when it comes to 2024, some of those stuff they are teaching us is no longer relevant. In fact, it doesn't even apply. But the thing is that our lecturers, I don't know the educational curriculum. I don't know whether it has not been updated, or I don't know how to put it, because some of these lecturers still teach some of these archaic stuffs, and individuals or young boys or young students with updated knowledge tends to feel tired, because what this lecturer is actually saying is no longer happening, and you know that this thing is no longer happening, but this lecturer is not seeing it. Sometimes you stand up to correct these lecturers and it turns out to be another different stuff. Let me not say it, but it turns out to be another different stuff. So I believe sometimes some of these go to lectures to just go and sometimes waste our time. I'll continue saying this, to go and waste our time, because some of the stuff we are learning both in medicine, science, arts, they are no longer relevant in our present day time. And sometimes the lecture speeds. Some of these lecturers, their lectures, some of them are very, very fast when they want to teach. Very, very fast. They don't even give you time to assimilate whatever they are saying. And also some of them are also very, very dull, where they are very dull in the sense that if you're a smart learner, you tend to always get tired or bored of whatever the lecturer is trying to say, because of how they tend to waste time to explain a particular concept. Also, time management and productivity. When we talk about time management, imagine sitting in a hall for almost 4 hours or 2 hours listening to someone talking to you. That particular 2 hours can be used to do something more productive for yourself. Imagine investing that 2 hours in the library, investing that 2 hours to do a particular stuff for yourself, which will really help you grow, which will really help your self-development, or which will promote your goals. You understand? So I believe sometimes sitting down in the lecture or to listen to lecture is actually a time waster. We waste our time, you understand. So for we to actually grow, I think we need to cut out the aspect of lectures, you understand. When I say lecture is simply learning, but the aspect or the idea of coming to sit down in a hall and listen to a lecturer for a long period of time, I believe should be cut out. Some of these lectures can be done online because technology is advancing, and I also believe that education should also follow suit. Technology advances, some of these lectures can be done online, where you can just take at least for 1 hour, you give students materials to go and find out, you give them the source where they can get these materials, and you relax. You as a lecturer, you go and relax and you give the student time to research, which will also help build them. So I believe when it comes to time management and productivity, sitting down in a lecture hall doesn't promote it at all. Also, we talk about the might of the expert lecture. Everybody believes that a professor is someone that is all knowing in a particular field, but I want to tell you that that is a might. It doesn't stand. Currently now, what a student knows is a student holding a good smartphone knows. I don't believe some lectures, some professors who are outdated will get such an information. So that is a might, believing that a professor is all knowing in a particular field. I also believe that someone with a smartphone who is ready to learn can be all knowing also in a particular field. So we don't necessarily need to sit down listening to a particular professor talking to us for a longer period of time. This is my personal thought, and this is also my personal observations. For you, do you think attending lectures is a waste of time? If you feel it is not a waste of time, please drop it in the comment section. If you feel it's actually a waste of time, drop it in the comment section. Also tell me the reasons why you actually feel it's a waste of time or it is not. If you love this video, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button. You can also check out some of my videos which I have uploaded, which will be very, very helpful to you when you watch them. And until I see you in my next video, remember you are wonderful, remember you are unique, and also remember that you're a pace setter. I really love you.